Call today. Stallings Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning in Mount Pleasant.
Terry Brotherson Excavating of Mount Pleasant is a proud sponsor of North Sanpete High School sports on the radio and wishes the team the best of luck in this season. The entire staff and management of Terry Brotherson Excavating are committed to supporting various academic and athletic programs to help prepare our youth for life. Providing all types of excavating work throughout the state of Utah, Terry Brotherson Excavating of Mount Pleasant. Happy to support the North Sanpete Hawks this season.
The Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi is excited to announce the addition of a brand new MRI machine to their campus. The Cygnus 16-channel MRI unit by GE is the next generation in high-definition MRI scanning. The new unit's located permanently at CVMC, and it makes scheduling an MRI more convenient than ever. Now there's no need to travel far to receive an MRI, as appointments are available. Call 623-3165 to schedule an appointment. When you choose Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, you choose award-winning care.
How long should your dreams live?
Long enough to pay off the house.
Long enough to send the kids to college.
Your dreams should live forever, so help protect them with American Families Life Insurance. Use our online life needs calculator at amfam.com and call your local agent to find out how much coverage is right for you and your family. Your dream is out there. Go get it. We'll protect it. Life insurance underwritten by American Family Life Insurance Company. Home office, Madison, Wisconsin.
For details, contact Carol Carver Insurance Agency, 489 South Main Street in Ephraim.
On your education and visit snow.edu. Mike Train and Jeff Erickson along with you here on our simulcast here on CentralCom Channel 10 as well as KMGR Class E FM. Let's take a look at the league standings right now. First for the Region 12, Payson is 4-0 in first place. Richfield in second at 3-1. Juab in third at 2-2. And then also in the mix is North Sanpete in fourth at 1-3 and Carbon in fifth right now at 0-4, Jeff.
Yeah, this is an important game because they're both right there at the fourth and the fifth place spots.
Well, right now the North Sanpete Hawks out there warming up. Jeff, how's this game look by the numbers?
Well, the North Sanpete Hawks have been averaging 47 points per ball game and Carbon 45. The Hawks have been giving up 57 points and the Carbon Dinos have been giving up 63. That's a -10 differential for the Hawks and a -18 differential for the Dinos. So by the numbers, points for and points against, average per game, the North Sanpete Hawks have a slight advantage. There are some crossover games from the preseason. There were 3 different crossover games. Ben Lomond, South Summit, and South Sevier. Ben Lomond beat the Dinos by 14, and the Hawks beat Ben Lomond by 10. South Summit beat Carbon by 20 and beat North Sanpete by 20 also. And then South Sevier beat Carbon by 12 and North Sanpete by 11. So 2 out of those 3 almost identical score differentials, but the Ben Lomond Scots were able to take out the Carbon Dinos in those 3 preseason crossover matchups.
All right. There's the game by the numbers. We'll send it back to the studios during our Snow College pregame show. The Horn School of Music round off for the first 4-year degree in the history of Snow College, a Bachelor of Music degree in commercial music. Call 283-7472 to find out more or go to snow.edu. We'll send it back to the studios for another 2-minute timeout on our Snow College pregame show.
MKJ Construction has been serving Central Utah and the surrounding area for over 30 years. Whether you have a project as large as a new road or water line or as intricate as a decorative landscape feature, we have the experience and equipment to complete any size project. We also deliver sand, gravel, road base, topsoil, and landscaping boulders. Call MKJ Construction at 427-9299, 427-9299, and see what we can do for you.
Many people often ask, what does Ecolife actually do? The real question is, what don't they do? Ecolife has a long list of services, including fertilizer, weed control, sprinkler systems, sod, rock walls, Roundup and sterilant, agriculture weed and pest control, colored and stamped concrete. And don't forget about spider, ant,
call Ecolife at 283-6002 for your free estimate. That's 283-6002.
Sidewalks, trees,
banking the way it should be, with innovative deposit products to help you manage your financial needs. They are large enough to assist you with all of your borrowing needs, yet small enough to provide local decisions and local control. They offer residential construction loans along with several long-term mortgage financing options. Cache Valley Bank, a tradition of helping. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
You're busy, and we can help. At Skyline Pharmacy, we are pleased to introduce the first and only coordinated, once-a-month refill service in Sanpete County, the Skyline Medication Management Service. It is designed to help you maximize the positive benefits of your medication therapy, as well as save you time and money. Best of all, this service is free. By joining our program, we will automatically refill all of your maintenance medications on the same day, every month. Never worry about making multiple trips to the pharmacy ever again. Stop by today and ask about how we are continuing to help you take care of yourself and your family.
Welcome back once again here on KMGR. Mike Trainer, Jeff Erickson along with you for this basketball game from Price, Utah between North Sanpete and Carbon. Let's check top teams in the state of Utah in Class 3A. Morgan is ranked number 1 in the classification. They are 12-6. Pineview ranked 2nd, Juan Diego 3rd, Snow Canyon 4th, and Bear River comes in at number 5. Got some other games going on tonight as well in Region 12. It's Payson at Juab. That should be a dandy. Other games in 3A, Canyon View at Snow Canyon, Hurricane at Desert Hills, Pineview at Dixie, Uinta at Morgan, Union at Park City, Ben Lomond plays at Tooele, Grantsville at Bear River. And then in 2A, Delta's at Beaver. And then we have Kanab at Enterprise, Millard at Parawan, and North Sevier playing at South Sevier, San Juan at Emory, Wasatch Academy at Grand. Manti is playing at North Summit tonight, American Leadership at South Summit, and Summit Academy is at Gunnison tonight as well. That's going to wrap up our Snow College pregame show. We're going to break away for another 2-minute timeout. Be back with the start of this basketball game from Price, Utah.
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
Terrell Thriftway in Mount Pleasant is always working hard to be your neighborhood grocer. And with items like their famous ugly steaks, I mean, how can something so ugly going on the grill taste so good coming off? And their homemade salsa and cowboy caviar are a hit anywhere they're served. And in the bakery, you'll find Terrell's own roll and scone dough that will brighten up any get-together. Plus, Terrell's prides itself on its produce department, where the finest and fresh produce at great prices can always be found. Drop in today for the best in prices and friendly service. Your neighborhood grocer, Terrell Thriftway in Mount Pleasant. Hey, sports fans, paint the town red with the help of Qual's Quality Paints from Christy Anson Glass and Paint in Mount Pleasant. Thinking about painting your house this fall? You don't want to paint it twice by using cheap paint from box stores. Use the paint specifically selected for the Rocky Mountains. Qual Paint is formulated to withstand the region's harsh, volatile climate and look perfect year after year. And while you're at it, buy it from a dealer you can trust. Christy Anson Glass and Paint, 951 South State, Mount Pleasant.
Are you looking for comfort, quality, and reliability with your furniture, appliances, or electronics? That's exactly what you find at Beck's Home Furnishings in Mount Pleasant. Choose from a variety of Ashley furniture items, do-it-best appliances, and quality electronics. So whether you're looking for a good night's sleep, relaxing in your favorite chair, having a pleasant family dinner, or getting the chores done, Beck's can help. Plus, Beck's has outstanding prices and special sales every week. Visit them today at 14 West Main in Mount Pleasant or online at shopbecks.com.
Back once again here on our pregame show on KMGR and Centricom Channel 10. This broadcast made possible by Sanpete Valley Conoco, State Farm Insurance Agent Danny Dykes, the cities of Fairview, Mount Pleasant, and Moroni, installing sheet metal, Terry Brotherson Excavating, Central Valley Medical Center, American Family Insurance Agent Carol Carver, MKJ Construction, Eco-Life, as well as Cache Valley Bank, Centricom Channel 10, Terrell's Marketplace, Christiansen Glass and Paint, Skyline Pharmacy, Beck's Home Furnishing, Snow College, Southern Utah University, and Sunrise Engineering. Cavalier Pizza sponsors our offensive player of the game. The place for first moving pasta pizza in the summer. And our defensive player of the game brought to you by Sanpete Valley Conoco. Try their delicious barbecue turkey sandwiches. That's Sanpete Valley Conoco at the Highway Junction in Morona. Jeff, keys to the game first and then our starting lineups.
Well, keys to the game has to be a fast start. These two teams just barely played each other in the JV game, and that's basically the squads that we saw on the JV floor are going to be on the varsity floor. So I believe that for a fast start has to be there. On the home court of the Carbon Dinos, the Hawks need to hang around and maybe even have that small lead or at least keep it even and have a chance to win in the end. I do believe also that the key number 2 has to be that war on the boards again. It's almost always a key. Any coach you talk to is going to say out-rebound the other team. And then always the third key is those turnovers. If the Hawks can avoid those turnovers and shoot well against the zone that's predicted to be played by the Carbon Dinos, then this is going to be a Hawk victory tonight. Starting lineups for the Carbon Dinos. Number 3, Garrett Blanc, 6 feet tall, junior guard. Number 15, Brad Williams, 5'10", sophomore guard. Number 22, Cole Fawcett, 5'11", sophomore guard. Number 25, Zach Hathaway, 6'2", senior. He's a guard as well. And number 50, Caden Sherman, 6'4", senior center. The North Sanpete Hawks starting lineup. Number 5, Brady Wheeler, junior at 6'1" and $175. Number 12, Brandon Lewis is a junior, 6'2", 160 pounds. Number 14, Jake Hadley, the point guard, 5'10", 150 pounds. Spencer Applegarth, number 23, he's 5'11", and more.
And won by the Dinos, Caden Sherman. And we're underway here. Carbon wearing the white uniforms trimmed in blue. Hawks in their all black uniforms with red numerals and white lettering on the. There's a jump shot from a free throw extended line right, no good on the shot try by Garrett Blank, and rebound North Sanpete.
Man-to-man defense by the Hawks on the opening possession, a one zone against the Dinos right now.
There's Lewis with it, pass, got it knocked away by Blank. Right back to him, though. Puts it to the right wing. Now down low to Anderson. Anderson drives in. Charging call on Dakota Anderson.
Dakota Anderson in that 1-3-1 zone got the ball a little bit lower than he wanted to on that almost a short corner, then went and drove over the defender at the lane and for the charge.
So no score with 7:25 left here in the first period of play. That score updated courtesy of State Farm Insurance agent Danny Dykes. Now on the dribble up for the Dinos. Fawcett drives into the free throw line. Left wing for 3. Good! It's drained by number 15, Brad Williams.
Brad Williams on the left wing drains that 3. That's a good shooter.
So Carbon leads 3-0 right now over the North Sanpete Hawks. Now right wing Applegarth drives into the free throw line. Wheeler left wing. Lewis for 3. Bullseye! We're tied at 3.
Lewis picks up where he left off last game. He made 3 of 6 from beyond the arc last time against the Richfield Wildcats. And I think he earned a starting spot.
3-3 our score. 6:45 left in the first. Right now out top. Fawcett shoots a 3. He drains it. Cole Fawcett.
Now that one was pretty nifty. He did a push-pull dribble to get the defender to back off. Then he stepped back beyond the arc and buried the 3.
6-3 Carbon leads. That is your Fairview Mount Pleasant Moroni City score check. Applegarth right wing for the Hawks. North Sanpete wearing the black. Dakota Anderson straightaway 3, and that rolls around and out. Rebound taken by Caden Sherman of Carbon.
Straight away at the top of the key for 3 and didn't go down. He doesn't shoot very many of those.
6:11 left in the first. Carbon up 6-3. Fawcett out top. Dribbles to the free throw line. Now inside. Back outside left wing. Blank will drive to the free throw line from the angle up. Back outside for 3 on the way. Hits the rim. Bounces over. Good. Brad Williams. Second 3, and he got the shooter's roll there.
Yeah, shooter's touch. It hit the front of the rim and climbed over. That's 3 threes by the Dinos, which equals their 9.
Applegarth drives in from the right wing. Back out to Lewis. Another 3 on the way. That one's good for Lewis.
Wow, 6 shot attempts, 3 by each team, all from downtown, nothing from inside right now, and 5 out of 6 have been made complete total by both teams.
Stalling sheet metal scoreboard check, 9-6, Dinos with the lead, driving into the high right push, shot up good, 14-footer by Cole Fawcett.
Wow, Fawcett is just going one-on-one, and Applegarth just needs to stay in front of him because it's all just a one-man show, and then kick it out if he doesn't have anything.
Now at top Hadley, left wing Lewis. Lewis back over to Applegarth. Back to Lewis, left wing. He'll shoot another 3. It's on the way. Bullseye! Wow! 3 threes in the first couple of minutes of this game for Brandon Lewis. 2 threes for Brad Williams and a timeout on the court. Hawks trail by our 11-9 score. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Many people often ask, what does Eco Life actually do? The real question is, what don't they do? Ecolife has a long list of services, including fertilizer, weed control, sprinkler systems, sod, rock walls, Roundup and sterilant, agriculture weed and pest control, colored and stamped concrete. And don't forget about spider, ant,
Call Ecolife at 283-6002 for your free estimate. That's 283-6002.
Sidewalks, trees, shrubs, and other plants, as well as sprinkler systems.
Welcome back here to Price, Utah. Mike Traina and Jeff Erickson along with you. 5:04 left in this one. We've had 6 threes in this game made already. 11-9 Carbon leads.
3 by each team. The Hawks are 3 out of 4 from deep and haven't even attempted an inside shot. And the Dinos are 4 out of 5 with 3 made threes.
Cole Fawcett dribbles forecourt for Carbon in the white to the right wing. And a whistle, I guess a reach in on Trey Sorensen, who's back from the flu. He missed the last game against Richfield.
Trey Sorensen, one of those starters all season long for the North Sanpete Hawks. Number 24 from Spring City.
So now, Dinos will put it in play. Fawcett will bring it across the center court line again. Dribbles to the right wing. Now back inside right wing. Bounce pass down to Sherman. Lost it to the corner, and he saves it from going out of bounds. Now the Dinos work it out. Midcourt straight away to Fawcett. 4:36 left in the first period. Fawcett dribbles to the right wing, keeps the dribble alive. Lobs one down to Sherman, gets tipped out of bounds by Lewis. It'll be Carbon Dino basketball.
Good second rotation or weak side defense by Brandon Lewis to recognize the lob pass up and over. He gets there and tips it out of bounds.
Checking into the game for the Carbon Dinos, Jared Lesser. He comes in for Caden Sherman. Inbounds play for the Dinos underneath their own basket, left side. In, jump shot on the way from 10, no good. Rebound knocked to the corner. Hadley chasing it, but lost it out of bounds. Still a Carbon possession. That shot was taken by Zach Hathaway.
Well, it's been a long possession. The Hawks have deflected 2 different chances and then a missed shot with a ball going out of bounds. It'll be Dino ball still.
Inbounds play. Dinos trying to get it in from the corner. They do to the right wing. Now dribbling back out is Williams to the right corner. Now back out to Blank. Blank midcourt straight away at the center court circle. Dribbles to the right wing. Bounce pass down low. Spinning, shooting. Off the glass. No good on the shot by Hathaway. Rebound North Sanpete. Here they come. It's Wheeler. Back out to Hadley. Angle left. Left corner goes to Lewis, who has 3 threes in the game. His pass tipped by Blank and taken away by Hathaway. Or check that, Williams.
Hands in the passing lanes. Trying to skip pass.
Blank on the midcourt right side, dribbles to the right wing, now goes into the corner, looking for a lane to drive down the baseline. Can't. Out top Fawcett, 16-foot jumper, and he's feeling it as he drains another one.
Trey Sorensen took a gamble, went for the steal, didn't get it. Fawcett was able to dribble penetrate just inside the free throw line and elevate.
Dinos 13, Hawks 9. Score check courtesy of Terry Brotherson Excavating. Sorensen right wing, pass to the right corner, Hathaway, now down low to Wheeler. Wheeler on the left post, shoots and scores.
He powered right up through Garrett Blanc, trying to defend a very physical and strong Brady Wheeler, 6'1", $175.
13-11, Carbon with the lead here in Price, Utah. 3A, Region 12 high school basketball. Fawcett dribbles to the free throw line, left wing, Blank for 3, no, off the rim. One of the few we've seen that haven't gone in. Rebound Wheeler of the Hawks.
Yeah, that's the first Carbon Dino miss from deep.
Now Lewis dribbling in from the left wing, and they're going to call a travel on Lewis and a turnover back to Carbon.
You know what's been tough so far for the Hawks is the turnovers. We've played 5 minutes of game time, and the Hawks have 3 turnovers, but the Dinos only have 0 turnovers.
2:58 left in the first period of play, and the Dinos will bring it up. Coming into the ball game, Kyle Quinton for the Dinos. Now pass left wing in the forecourt. Hathaway has it. Hathaway dribbles in. Now swings it off. Gets it back. Drives to the center of the lane. Layup is good, and he's fouled.
I think he may have gotten away with a small travel there, but the officials decided to let it go. It looks like it'll be a 3-point possible play as he goes to the free throw line. The foul was tallied, I believe, on Dakota Anderson, which is his second foul in the first quarter.
2:37 left in the first, 15-11. Dinos by 4. At the free throw line is Zach Hathaway. Hathaway's free throw good, a 3-point play. He has 3, and they lead by 5. 2:33. North Sanpete brings it up. Lewis has it. Back to the top of the key. Right wing pass, Sorensen. Pass tipped and knocked down by Carbon. Stolen away, but a travel called. And it's going to be a turnover right back to the North Sanpete Hawks. Boy, North Sanpete just telegraphing those passes.
Well, it's a two-hand overhead pass almost every time, and Carbon just putting up their hands and deflecting them and stealing them. Hawks maybe need to go away from that one and go wrap-around passes.
There's a pass down low, tipped and knocked out of bounds by the Dinos. Good hands there by Jared Lesser, and the Hawks will have it on the baseline.
So staying in that zone are the Carbon Dinos right now.
So baseline left is Dakota Anderson to put it in play. Gets it into Wheeler left corner. Out top Hadley. He'll launch a three. Bullseye!
Wow, we have seen a lot of threes. That's the 7th made three in this game. 4 by the Hawks, 3 by the Dinos.
And right now it's 16-14 in favor of the Carbon Dinos. They have the basketball right wing. 2 minutes left here in this first period. Back out top with the basketball is Williams. Williams left wing goes to Fawcett. Fawcett thought about the three. Now back out top. Gets it back. Now he shoots a long jumper, a two-pointer, no good as it's an air ball out of bounds. Hawks will take it. North Sanpete will have a chance to tie or take the lead on this possession.
Well, the Hawks switched to a zone, and it looked like a 3-2 zone as there was 3 guards on the outside and just those 2 bigs on the blocks, and it bothered the Dinos. The Dinos have switched to a 2-1-2 now, extended half-court trap.
Hadley dribbles into the right wing. He's trapped. Now bounce pass, and Dakota Anderson falls down again trying to get the ball. And now he gets it off to his teammate. There's a pass tipped and picked off again by the Dinos. 3-on-2 break for Carbon. And coming through and tipping the ball away was Trey Sorensen, but gathering it again is Williams. Down low, driving, shooting, and a charging call. So if the shot went in, it didn't matter, but that's a foul charge to Zach Hathaway, the Dinos' first team foul.
And Brandon Lewis is so good at getting those charges. He gets there, gets his feet set, and takes the hit for the team. On the other side of the floor, though, he's been telegraphing those passes, and 2 out of the 5 turnovers are Brandon's responsibility.
A minute 20 left here in the first period of play. 16-14 Carbon lead. Score updated courtesy of Central Valley Medical Center. Sorensen on the angle right. Skip pass left wing to Lewis. He launches another 3. He hits another 3. 4 threes in the first period for Brandon Lewis, and it's 17-16 Hawks.
4 for 4, 100%.
A minute left here in the first half. There's a steal by North Sanpete. Brady Wheeler with it. Wheeler brings it across the mid-stripe. Now dribbling, passes to the left corner. Hadley pass underneath, stolen away by Carbon. Loose ball picked up by Anderson. He's fouled from behind. That'll be the second team foul. It'll be out of bounds for North Sanpete.
A fortuitous bounce right back to Dakota Anderson. The entry pass was stolen, and the Dinos were falling out of bounds. He threw it in, and it ricocheted off of one of the Dinos to Dakota right in the middle of his post move, and he gets fouled on the way there.
Jensen comes into the ball game for Carbon. And now North Sanpete baseline left gets it into Wheeler left wing. Now on top goes to Hadley. Hadley right wing. Lewis shoots another 3 and hits the rim this time. He rushed that one, no good. Rebound tipped and knocked out of bounds by Brady Wheeler. Dino basketball. Of course, Wheeler didn't agree with the call from the official.
Yeah, you saw him shake his head, and those curly locks behind him whipping behind as well with the mullet.
40 seconds left in the first period. 17-16 our score. North Sanpete by 1. Dinos bring it up. Blank, right wing, gets it back top of the key. Picks up the dribble and swings it on the right side. Blake Bean in the ball game.
Definite 3-2 zone by the Hawks.
Carbon going to drain the clock down for the last shot and try to take the lead into the second period. 16 seconds left. Well, you may hear during the game the drum line of the Carbon band here. Very fine drum line sitting right in front of us here. Give them a shout out on the TV and radio. Left wing blank, down low pass, shot up and good, and Carbon takes the lead into the second quarter, 18-17. There's a three-quarter court shot that hits the iron, but no basket there. It wouldn't have counted anyway. 18-17, Dinos lead. We'll be back right after this 1-minute timeout.
Cache Valley Bank, with convenient locations throughout central Utah, is pleased to provide community banking the way it should be, with innovative deposit products to help you manage your financial needs. They are large enough to assist you with all of your borrowing needs, yet small enough to provide local decisions and local control. They offer residential construction loans along with several long-term mortgage financing options. Cache Valley Bank, a tradition of helping. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
You're busy, and we can help. At Skyline Pharmacy, we are pleased to introduce the first and only coordinated, once-a-month refill service in Sanpete County, the Skyline Medication Management Service. It is designed to help you maximize the positive benefits of your medication therapy, as well as save you time and money. Best of all, this service is free. By joining our program, we will automatically refill all of your maintenance medications on the same day, every month. Never worry about making multiple trips to the pharmacy ever again. Stop by today and ask about how we are continuing to help you take care of yourself and your family.
Welcome back. Mike Train and Jeff Erickson. Carbon leads 18-17 after one quarter of play. Jeff, tell us how that one looked on paper.
Well, it's interesting. Really good shooting from both teams. The Hawks 75%, 6 out of 8. And from deep, it was 5 out of 7. The Hawks only have one shot attempt inside the arc. The Hawks had 5 turnovers and 3 rebounds. 1 rebound and 2 turnovers for the Dinos, and 7 of 12 shooting for 58%.
Starting the second period, North Sanpete with the basketball. Lewis, left wing, has it. Fires it right wing to Hadley. Hadley trying to dribble through. A lot of reaching there, but no whistle by the official. They let it go, and there's a steal by the Carbon Dinos. Now the Dinos with it. Right wing is Blake Bean back out top Blank. 7:36 left in the second. 18-17 Carbon. Score updated courtesy of American Family Insurance agent Carol Carver. Left wing, there's a 3 by Bean. No. Rebound taken by Hadley, a tie-up and a jump ball call. Alternating possession in favor of the Dinos.
Everybody's shooting threes out there right now and making a lot of them.
Those averages will catch up in the game, in the normal game, I guess. There's a inbounds play for Carbon. On top it goes. With the basketball there is Jensen. Jensen gets it back. And passes to the right side, Bean, and a whistle, and we have a stoppage in play. Is there a clock problem?
Well, Bob Serrano was sitting there waiting to be subbed in on that last dead ball, and they didn't let him in.
Now they will.
Yeah. He was there, and they just didn't even notice. And so they're getting him in. Dakota Anderson played, a good 2.5 minutes with 2 fouls. Didn't pick up his third, luckily. We're only at 7:24 left in the half.
So the Dinos will put it in play. They'll have it on the far side. Jensen will get it into Bean in the backcourt. He'll bring it back up into the forecourt. Now dribbling slowly. Pass over left side. Midcourt right side. Bean to the right wing to Blank. Blank now underneath it goes. Back outside the Dinos go. Behind the back dribble. Double team. Almost a steal. And a whistle and a foul. And this is where Coach Chris Hoops is going to get a little frustrated because you have a lot of reaching and touching at the one end of the court, no whistles, and here's a steal by the Hawks with the same thing, and they get called with a foul.
Exactly, and the official, it was right in front of him on the Hawks side, but on the Dino side, the official was all the way across the court, didn't work the arc and get close to the action across from him as the trail.
So now to the corner, Blank. They swing it around the corner, around the wing to left side. Fawcett back to Bean, now to Blank. Blank pass into the lane. There's a nice pass down low to Caden Sherman, but he had nowhere to go with it. Back outside it goes. Now out top. Blank with it for the Dinos. 6:46 left in the second. 18-17 Dinos whistle, and another foul is going to be called on North Sanpete.
Bob Serrano in the ball game, sporting the new do. Comes out to close out on the corner, and the Dinos dribble around him. He's called for the block as the Dinos fall to the ground.
First personal on Serrano, 5-2 fouls. North Sanpete with 5, Dinos with 2. There's a dribble in, shot on the way, no good. Caught by Wheeler on the other side. Brady Wheeler brings it back for North Sanpete. We're in the black. There's a steal as Wheeler got his pocket picked by Bean. Blank the other way, a 2-on-2 break, bounce pass over to Bean, out of bounds, but thrown back in and right to Brady Wheeler. Wheeler back the other way, pass to Lewis, bounce pass to Hadley. Hadley now tries to dribble out of trouble. He gets bumped, and there's a back out right wing for 3. Bullseye! Drained by Trey Sorensen.
Trey Sorensen, 6'1", $170 from Spring City, loves sports and hunting and shooting threes, and he gets one there.
6 threes for the Hawks in this first half. 20-18 they lead. 6:03 left in the second. That is your MKJ Construction score update. Blank for the Dinos out top. Gets it back on the pass to the left wing. Now pass to the high post. Sherman down to the low block. Nice streaking shot by Fawcett. No good. Rebound tip. Loose. Bob Serrano tipped it. And then it gets over to Lewis. Lead pass to Sorensen. He couldn't handle it and taken back by the Dinos.
Wow. 8 turnovers, 3 here in the first 2.5 minutes of the second quarter.
Blank over to Fawcett. Hawks hold a 2-point lead. Pass inside to Sherman. Sherman goes up, shot. He is fouled. He'll be in the line for 2. We'll take a 30-second timeout.
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
Free throw number 1 is up and good by Sherman. He'll have another. Sherman set to go at the line. Free throw on the way. Good.
3 for 3 from the line for the Dinos. The Hawks haven't been to the free throw line yet.
16 fouls on the Hawks, only 2 on the Dinos. Now back out to Applegarth for the Hawks forecourt to Lewis. Back to Applegarth. Spencer will drive in. Dish back out to Lewis. Now left wing Hadley. Hadley fires it over. Tip, but Applegarth gets it. Now to Lewis. Inside to Serrano. Serrano back out to Lewis. Catch and shoot for 3. No. That was a high pass, and he couldn't get a good shot off. Taken by the Dinos on the rebound for Bean. And he'll wisely wait for numbers. Pass to the right wing. Blank. He'll go baseline. Drives in. Floats one up. Scores it. Garrett Blank with the bucket, and it's 22-20 Carbon.
And it should be a little bit bigger lead than that with the Hawks having 8 turnovers and giving Carbon multiple chances. Hawks are doing a good job to stay in this ballgame with those 8 turnovers.
And most of it's been because of the 3-point shots. Now driving in, jump stop, shot on the way by Applegarth, no good. Tip, loose, whistle, foul. And they're going to call another one on Bob Serrano. So the Hawks have 17 fouls while Carbon has just 2 in a very active hands game from the Dinos.
One of those things where Bob Serrano comes in with high energy, but he always also is high fouls.
And they're going to give free throws to the Dinos as the Hawks are in the penalty. 1-1. Sherman is at the line. Caden Sherman for the Carbon Dinos. Well, Cavalier Pizza, of course, the place for freshly made pasta, pizza, and a salad bar. Call for takeout 462-3388. Cavalier Pizza next to Terrell's in Mount Pleasant. Free throw is good as it bounces in. Caden Sherman, he has 3 free throws in the game.
He averages only 4 points per ball game, but 7 rebounds.
Into the ball game for the Carbon Dinos is Brad Williams. Carbon leads by 3, 23-20. Sherman at the line for another. And it's going to bounce in. Good. Sherman at the line with 4 points. Dinos lead by 4. North Sanpete dribbles up. Lewis with it. Fires it over to Applegarth. Applegarth, top of the key, goes to Lewis. Back to Applegarth. Spencer. One bounce dribble. Now bounce it back outside. 4:19 left here in the second period. There's a pass to Hadley. Hadley back over to Applegarth. Trying to get his zone tired by passing back and forth. Now they put it over to Lewis, angle left. Fires to Hadley. Hadley drives in. Dishes back out to Applegarth. Inside to Wheeler. Wheeler, turnaround hook shot. Long one. A little bit out of his range there for that. No good. Rebound Carbon.
Carbon started the game in a 1-3-1 zone. Went to a 2-1-2 half-court trap, and now are back to a 2-3 zone, switching it up defensively against the Hawks.
3:45 left in the second. Dinos with the lead, 24-20. Score check, a courtesy of Eco Life. Blank, pass to the right corner, Bean. Bean will baseline drive, fires it out to the left wing, back out top Fawcett. Fawcett will drive into the right wing, back outside. Williams over to Fawcett again. Fawcett fires it over, almost tipped. Now to the left corner for 3 on the way. That's going to be no good. Rebound taken by the Dinos, but lost out of bounds by Sherman. Hawk basketball.
Good defense by the Hawks in their zone. I think the Hawks realized early on that man-to-man needed to be switched out as Fawcett was able to penetrate and dish or penetrate and score. So the Hawks, since they've switched to that, Fawcett has been shut down.
Here in Price, Utah, Carbon High School, 3A high school basketball in the state of Utah. North Sanpete taking on Carbon. Hawks trail by 4, 24-20. Right wing for 3. Bullseye again! That was Brandon Lewis, his 5th three-pointer of the game.
And we still only have 3 minutes left in the second quarter, and he has 5 threes.
24-23, a 1-point Dino lead. Cache Valley Bank score check. Left wing for three for the Dinos, and that's good. Great by Brad Williams, his third.
Brad Williams, he's a shooter from outside. He averages 4 points a ball game, but a lot of those are threes.
Applegarth looking, fires it over. Midcourt straight away to Lewis, back to Applegarth. To Lewis again. North Sanpete doesn't have a lot of inside play. It's been mainly from the outside. Now to Applegarth. 2:21 left in the second period. Coming up, we'll have our Southern Utah University halftime show. There's a pass inside to Wheeler, but tipped a couple times. Dinos, good job on defense. Now over to Applegarth, right baseline, drives in. He traveled before he shot because he ran into his own guy, Bob Serrano, and a turnover to Carbon.
That's a good call. He did the bunny hop, but then both feet moved as he runs into Bob Serrano. Serrano and Applegarth will come back out of the ball game. Turnover number 9 for the Hawks, although the Hawks played a good string of maybe 3 or 4 minutes without having a turnover right there.
And a timeout on the court, I believe. No, it looks like you're going to keep it with play here. And the Carbon Dinos will put it in play. Blank in the backcourt. Will dribble up slowly. Southern Utah University, go to suu.edu to find out more about your university. 2 minutes left here in this second period. There's a pass inside, tipped by the Hawks, stolen away. Now with it is Hadley in the backcourt.
It's lucky Dakota Anderson didn't pick up a foul on that one.
Now Lewis drives in, lays one up and good, and North Sanpete cuts the lead to 2 with that bucket.
Sweet pass from just inside half court all the way to the left block.
There's a 3 by Fawcett, left wing. He drains it. Oh my goodness. 30-25. Carbon with the lead.
Right now in this game, we have 12 made three-pointers in the first half alone.
Brandon Lewis has 17 in the first half. He passes right wing to Sorensen for North Sanpete, trailing by 5. 1:20 left in the first half. Hadley pass. There's a pass to Sorensen. Sorensen is bumped by Fawcett, and that is just the 3rd team foul in this first half for the Carbon Dinos. It'll be Hawk ball out of bounds.
Trey Sorensen saw that one coming from a long ways away. So did Cole Fawcett. Fawcett, I believe Fawcett, yes, was about to come take that one, and Trey realized it and went and met the ball.
They put it in play, the Hawks do, from the near sideline into Hadley. Jake, bounce pass in, down low, nice pass to Wheeler. Wheeler shoots and scores.
That's a nice set play, a cut to the high post, and then just bounce pass down to Brady Wheeler, waiting on the left block.
1:02 left in the second period. 30-27, Carbon with the lead. That is your Centricom Channel 10 score update. Now pass over the left side. And a whistle and another foul on Lewis this time, as he was bothering number 13, Jamin Jensen, on that far side. That's 18 fouls on the Hawks. Free throws coming for the Dinos.
Yeah, 8-3 on the team fouls, and Hawks just down by 3 on prolific shooting from Brandon Lewis, including there's 9 turnovers. The Hawks really ought to be down by 10 points right now, but that 3-point shooting is keeping them in the ball game.
Free throw bounces in for Jensen. He'll have another. Brandon Lewis with 17 of the Hawk 27 points.
Fantastic free throw shooting from Carbon, keeping this lead as well, 6 for 6.
Second one no good, rebound Wheeler, a 31-27 lead for Carbon. 50 seconds left in this first period of play. Sanpete Valley Conoco try their delicious barbecue turkey sandwiches and, of course, their refreshing pizza. Hawks work at forecourt. Now Lewis passes down to Wheeler, back to Lewis. Midcourt straight away, left wing Sorensen down to Dakota Anderson. Dakota drives in, dishes back out. Another 3 by Lewis. Yo, in and out, no good. Dakota Anderson tipped it, lost it. Blank with it. Blank will bring it back the other way. Pass to the left wing. Bounce pass underneath, and that's going to go all the way out of bounds. North Sanpete ball with 21 seconds left, down by 4.
A fantastic missed opportunity by the Hawks. Brandon Lewis hot from outside, wide open. The ball coming from the post to him, misses it. Then Anderson has a wide open offensive rebound and bobbles the deeper rebound with that hand. It could have been an easy 2 or a 3 on the previous shot.
10 seconds left. Hadley brings it forecourt to Lewis. Lewis back out right wing. Sorensen for 3. No. Rebound Lewis picked up by the Dinos with 3 seconds left. They have a chance for a shot. They throw it up. Oh, and almost got it, but no good. At the end of one half of play, it's the Carbon Dinos leading the North Sanpete Hawks by a score of 31-27. It's time now for the Southern Utah University halftime show. From a new freshman to a graduate student, an SU education is designed to help you experience more education. We have a Hawk interview coming up next. Stay with us on the SU halftime show. We'll be back in 2.
Choosing a college is tough, but there's a big difference between 25 and 500 students in a class. SUU has small classes. It's a big difference if your professor is teaching class or doing research. SUU professors are in the classroom teaching and calling on you by name. At SUU, distinguished faculty are in small classes teaching rigorous nationally accredited programs on a safe campus in an unrivaled natural setting. Southern Utah University. There is a difference.
Terrell's Thriftway in Mount Pleasant is always working hard to be your neighborhood grocer. And with items like their famous ugly steaks, I mean, how can something so ugly going on the grill taste so good coming off? And their homemade salsa and cowboy caviar are a hit anywhere they're served. And in the bakery, you'll find Terrell's own roll and scone dough that will brighten up any get-together. Plus, Terrell's prides itself on its produce department, where the finest and fresh produce at great prices can always be found. Drop in today for the best in prices and friendly service. Your neighborhood grocer, Terrell's Thriftway in Mount Pleasant. Hey, sports fans, paint the town red with the help of Qual's quality paints from Christy Anson Glass and Paint in Mount Pleasant. Thinking about painting your house this fall? You don't want to paint it twice by using cheap paint from box stores. Use the paint specifically selected for the Rocky Mountains. Qual paint is formulated to withstand the region's harsh, volatile climate and look perfect year after year. And while you're at it, buy it from a dealer you can trust. Christy Anson Glass and Paint, 951 South State, Mount Pleasant.
Are you looking for comfort, quality, and reliability with your furniture, appliances, or electronics? That's exactly what you find at Beck's Home Furnishings in Mount Pleasant. Choose from a variety of Ashley furniture items, do-it-best appliances, and quality electronics. So whether you're looking for a good night's sleep, relaxing in your favorite chair, having a pleasant family dinner, or getting the chores done, Beck's can help. Plus, Beck's has outstanding prices and special sales every week. Visit them today at 14 West Main in Mount Pleasant or online at shopbecks.com.
This broadcast of North Sanpete Hawk Basketball on KMGR and Centricom Channel 10, a courtesy of Sunrise Engineering, SUU, Snow College, Beck's Home Furnishings, Christy Anson Glass and Paint, Skyline Pharmacy, Terrell's Marketplace, Centricom Channel 10, Cache Valley Bank, Eco-Life, MKJ Construction, American Family Insurance Agent Carol Carver, Central Valley Medical Center, Terry Brotherson Excavating, Stalling Sheet Metal, the cities of Moroni, Mount Pleasant, and Fairview, State Farm Insurance Agent Danny Dykes, and Sanpete Valley Conoco. At halftime, the Carbon Dinos lead the North Sanpete Hawks by a score of 31-27. Jeff Erickson has an interview with a Hawk player. Let's send it over to him right now.
Thanks, Mike. I'm here with Caden Strait, senior basketball player of the North Sanpete Hawks. Caden, how you feeling tonight?
Pretty good, yeah, I guess.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? Who are your parents?
I'm from Mount Pleasant, and my parents are Jason and Julie Strait.
And do you have any siblings?
Yeah, 3 little sisters. There's Kirsten, and there's Kayla and Kelsey.
Awesome. And then what do you like to do around Sanpete County? What do you do for your hobbies?
I hunt and I fish a lot. It's something I really like to do.
Give us some specifics. What do you like to hunt?
Deer, elk, really anything that's in season. Just going out, spending time with the family.
Awesome. What about fishing? What's the biggest fish you've ever caught?
Actually, it was a 50-pound halibut in Alaska one time. So.
Wow, that's awesome. What about local fish that might be somebody could relate to? I don't even know what a 50-pound halibut looks like.
Oh, there was this really big tiger trout I caught up at Huntington one time. So.
That's awesome. So much fun to do that kind of stuff. What else? What about focusing on athletics and on basketball? What do you like about playing with this team and your teammates?
I think we're a younger team, but we get along better. We're kind of still learning how to play together, but I think we're really pulling together and coming together as a team, and that's something that I've really enjoyed.
Tell us a couple of positives about Coach Hoop's basketball coaching style.
He'll work with you. He's really positive. He gives you a lot of good feedback. He's a really good coach. He cares about you as a person too, not just a player.
Cool. What about this game tonight? What are some keys for a Hawk victory?
We need to handle the pressure and control our turnovers and just play together as a team and calm and cool and collective.
Sweet. What are your plans for after high school and when you're done playing basketball?
I'm going to put in my papers and go out on a mission right out of high school, so that's the plan so far. Probably go to Snow after I come back.
What do you want to do maybe when you get back from your mission with a major in college?
No clue yet. I'm still thinking about that.
It sounds like fishing game.
That'd be nice. Be paid to go fishing every day.
Well, thanks for talking to us for this halftime interview.
Yeah, thanks. You're welcome.
That was Caden Strait, senior basketball player of the North Sanpete Hawks. We'll be back after this 2-minute break.
Visit your Sanpete Valley Conoco in Moroni, where you'll find courteous service at the convenience store and the world-famous Sanpete barbecue turkey sandwiches. Sanpete Valley Conoco is the place for refreshing frazzles, irresistible treats, delicious pizza, and the only place to get the new Yo Cream. Yogurt's only creamier with lots of toppings, and the new Boba Bursts, a new experience in eating ice cream. They also serve all of Central Utah with bulk fuel, oil, and lube delivery, whether in the drum or bucket. Visit Sanpete Valley Conoco at the junction of highways in Moroni.
State Farm Insurance and Financial Services is your best choice for dependable insurance coverage and finance options. Local agent Danny Dykes in Moroni offers all types of insurance, as well as State Farm Financial Services, where you're able to finance your dreams through State Farm Bank. State Farm also offers the Pocket Agent app for smartphones and the new Drive Safe and Save discount. Visit your local State Farm Insurance and Financial Services office in Moroni. Phone 800-347-8601. That's 800-347-8601.
The mayor, city council, and residents in the cities of Mount Pleasant, Fairview, and Moroni wish the North Sanpete Hawks the best of luck this season. The entire community is proud to support North Sanpete High School in preparing the future leaders of Sanpete County. They're committed to ensuring that area youth are provided the best opportunities to learn the important lessons of life through academics and athletic competition. Good luck to the players, coaches, faculty, staff, and student body from the cities of Fairview, Moroni, and Mount Pleasant.
I hate to use the cold word, but winter's going to be on us faster than a bug on chrome, and cold is just what it's going to be. Stalling sheet metal heating and air conditioning to the rescue. They service all makes and models of furnaces and air conditioners. They're authorized dealers for Lennox, Carrier, and Trane furnace systems. Stalling sheet metal also has a full line of wood, gas, and pellet burning stoves and fireplaces. It's time to get your heating system serviced for winter. Call today. Stalling sheet metal heating and air conditioning in Mount Pleasant.
Welcome back to the Southern Utah University Halftime Show. SUU, where you get involved in your education so you experience more learning. Jeff, first half, of course, Carbon leads 31-27. How'd it look on paper?
It's really interesting. Just some high percent shooting from each team. The Hawks shot 59%, 10 out of 17, and were 7 of 12 from beyond the arc for 58%. I think Brandon Lewis was like 5 out of 7 or 6 out of 8 from beyond the arc. Fantastic shooting. The Hawks had 6 rebounds and 9 turnovers. The Dinos had 5 rebounds and 5 turnovers. The Dino shooting percentages, 50% from both inside and out. Total and out. 10 out of 20 total for 50% and 5 of 10 from deep for 50% as well, and then 6 out of 7 from the free throw line. By quarter, it was the Hawks with 6 first quarter field goals of 8 for 75%, 3 of 9 in the second quarter for 33%, which equaled that 10 out of 17. 4 of 10 in that second quarter. The Dinos had 3 of 8 in the second quarter and 7 of 10, so slowed down a little bit, but that's about how it looks on paper.
All right, we're about ready to start the second half in a couple of minutes. We'll send it back to the studios. Again, we remind you, Cavalier Pizza is sponsoring the player of the game offensively for the Hawks. 8-inch personal pan pizza and a drink goes to the Hawk player of the game. Cavalier Pizza, just east of Carroll's Market in Mount Pleasant. Also, Sanpete Valley Conoco sponsors the defensive player of the game. Try their delicious barbecue turkey sandwiches and bulk fuel, oil, and lube delivery. Call 435-262-0416. We'll be back in 2 minutes on our halftime show brought to you by Southern Utah University.
You want a quality education? How's this? All of SUU's nursing graduates passed their licensing exam on the first try in May of 2010. 100% of our students, not most of them, all of them. Small classes, caring faculty, the best facilities. That equals quality. Again, in May of 2011, 100% of our students passed the test. That's quality. You expect it, SUU delivers it.
Terry Terry Brotherson Excavating of Mount Pleasant is a proud sponsor of North Sanpete High School sports on the radio and wishes the team the best of luck in this season. The entire staff and management of Terry Brotherson Excavating are committed to supporting various academic and athletic programs to help prepare our youth for life. Providing all types of excavating work throughout the state of Utah, Terry Brotherson Excavating of Mount Pleasant. Happy to support the North Sanpete Hawks this season.
The Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi is excited to announce the addition of a brand new MRI machine to their campus. The Cygnus 16-channel MRI unit by GE is the next generation in high-definition MRI scanning. The new unit's located permanently at CVMC, and it makes scheduling an MRI more convenient than ever. Now there's no need to travel far to receive an MRI, as appointments are available locally. Call 623-3165 to schedule an appointment. When you choose Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, you choose award-winning care.
How long should your dreams live?
Long enough to pay off the house.
Long enough to send the kids to college.
Your dreams should live forever. So help protect them with American Families Life Insurance. Use our online life needs calculator at amfam.com and call your local agent to find out how much coverage is right for you and your family. Your dream is out there. Go get it. We'll protect it. Life insurance underwritten by American Family Life Insurance Company. Home office, Madison, Wisconsin.
For details, contact Carol Carver Insurance Agency, 489 South Main Street in Ephraim.
Back once again here on the Southern Utah University Halftime Show. Mike Traina, Jeff Erickson along with you. Carbon leads 31-27. First half scoring for you. First from the Carbon Dinos, 10 points for Cole Fawcett and 2 threes. 3 threes for Brad Williams, 9 points. 3 points for Zach Hathaway, 4 for Cade Sherman, all at the line. 2 points for Garrett Blank, and Jamin Jensen has 1 point. Zach Hathaway has 3. North Sanpete, 5 threes by Brandon Lewis with 17 points, 4 for Brady Wheeler, 3 apiece for Jake Hadley and Trey Sorensen. Carbon starts off with the ball to start this second half. Jeff, some keys?
The Hawks have to reduce those turnovers big time and close out on all the shots, prevent that outside shooting from the Carbon Dinos.
So the Dinos working inside of the high post to Sherman, cross post pass. Hathaway shoots, rims it off, no good. Rebound putback is no good, and Sherman will be on the line to shoot a couple of shots there. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
MKJ Construction has been serving Central Utah and the surrounding area for over 30 years. Whether you have a project as large as a new road or water line or as intricate as a decorative landscape feature, we have the experience and equipment to complete any size project. We also deliver sand, gravel, road base, topsoil, and landscaping boulders. Call MKJ Construction at 427-9299, 427-9299, and see what we can do for you.
First free throw up and no good. Second one on the way. That one is good. So 32-27 Carbon leads. Hawks work at forecourt. Hadley on top. Left wing Lewis for 3. Bullseye! Picks up right where he left off.
That's amazing. He just stepped up into it where he could have better range. The first couple times he caught the pass, he was a little too deep. Steps up next to the arc and drains.
Brandon Lewis with 6 3-pointers in the game now. 32-30. Carbon leads by 2. Score check a courtesy of Terrell's Marketplace. Now Sherman with the basketball. Sherman swings it down low, back outside. 3 ball on the way, hits the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Dakota Anderson of North Sanpete wearing the black uniforms.
I remember 7th and 8th grade ball. Brandon Lewis had a little bit of a sideways fall through. He has completely fixed that. It's straight through and it's deadly.
Right wing Applegarth, he'll drive in, dishes back out to Lewis. Left corner goes for 3. Wheeler, air ball. Caught by Blank. Hawks still trail 32-30. Lead pass for Carbon on the right wing. Driving in, dish underneath the Hathaway, floats one up, no good. Rebound, Sherman had it. Tipped, Sherman goes down, but Dakota Anderson gets it. Lead pass to Applegarth, throws it back in, tipped around, and Lewis comes up with it on the right corner.
They dodged a bullet there, the Hawks did.
Now pass left wing, and Applegarth travels on his drive, so a turnover back to the Dinos.
A little bit too quick to move his feet and not quick enough to put the ball on the floor.
So it'll be Carbon Dino basketball. Checking in for North Sanpete. Let's see, they brought in Sorensen.
Yep.
So Trey Sorensen comes in. Cole Fawcett on the dribble up slowly. Crosses the center court line to Williams right wing. Williams dribbles. Bounce pass out top. Goes to Blank. Back to Williams angle right. Guarded by Lewis of North Sanpete. Swinging to the left wing, now pass to the post, pass down low, tip by Anderson, taken away by North Sanpete's Lewis.
Creating turnovers, North Sanpete Hawks have cut that lead to just 2 now.
A chance to tie or take the lead again. Hadley has it. Hadley picks up the dribble with the left hand. Bounce pass in, back outside. Hadley shoots a 3, hits the rim, no good. Rebound, Anderson tipped it. Blank went up and got it, but then Brady Wheeler tracks it down on the right wing.
That's the first offensive rebound for the Hawks in this game.
Now Hadley with it, passes to Sorensen, angle right. Out top Hadley, left wing goes to Lewis. Out top Hadley, passes to Anderson. Dakota back out to Hadley. Good patience by North Sanpete.
Ball hasn't even hit the floor.
Now there with it, Lewis, just because you said that, bounces it twice. Now right wing Sorensen. Top, back to Sorensen. Sorensen swings it top, swing it over to Hadley. Entry pass into the post. Wheeler, he's going to try to cross post pass, does to Anderson. He shoots and scores.
Hey, that was a nifty pass from Brady Wheeler to Anderson. Brady Wheeler gets the assist, 6'1", $175, and Anderson 6'4", $175. Also, buddies on the post.
Ties the game at 32. Your Beck's Home Furnishing score update. 32-32 our score. Carbon with the basketball. Dinos pass almost into the backcourt, but saved by Williams. Williams to Fawcett into the high post. Sherman trying to back down Anderson. Now in the corner, gets it swatted out of his hands, out of bounds by Lewis. It'll be Carbon basketball.
Good double down from Brandon Lewis. I thought maybe he'd get called for the foul across the arms, but the Hawks will stay in that zone against the baseline out of bounds.
Inbounds play, Blank gets it into the right corner. There's a 3 on the way. Hits the rim by Hathaway, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Hadley. Hadley dribbles to the center court line and brings it forecourt.
Hawks are starting to close out possessions as well in this half with 3 defensive boards.
Sorensen pass tipped and stolen away by Fawcett. Fawcett the other way. He'll lay it up and he'll get called for the block. Is North Sanpete's Anderson. He'll have 2 shots. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Many people often ask, what does Ecolife actually do? The real question is, what don't they do? Ecolife has a long list of services, including fertilizer, weed control, sprinkler systems, sod, rock walls, Roundup and Sterilant, agriculture weed and pest control, colored and stamped concrete, and don't forget about spider, ant,
Call Ecolife at 283-6002 for your free estimate. That's 283-6002.
Sidewalks, trees, shrubs, and other plants, as well as sprinkler systems.
Free throw number 1, no good. Second one on the way, bounces out, no good. 32-32 still our score. Hawks have the ball, work at front court. There's another pass, almost picked off. Pass to the free throw line, Anderson. Back out right wing, Sorensen. Trey back to Hadley. Now left wing goes to Lewis. Lewis skip pass to the right wing, Sorensen. He'll launch a 3. Off the back iron, no good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it over to Lewis, back down to Wheeler. Wheeler backs in, spins, tries to shoot, gets fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line. We'll take a 30-second timeout.
Cache Valley Bank, with convenient locations throughout central Utah, is pleased to provide community banking the way it should be, with innovative deposit products to help you manage your financial needs. They are large enough to assist you with all of your borrowing needs, yet small enough to provide local decisions and local control. They offer residential construction loans along with several long-term mortgage financing options. Cache Valley Bank, a tradition of helping. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
You're busy, and we can help. At Skyline Pharmacy, we are pleased to introduce the first and only coordinated, once-a-month refill service in Sanpete County, the Skyline Medication Management Service. It is designed to help you maximize the positive benefits of your medication therapy, as well as save you time and money. Best of all, this service is free. By joining our program, we will automatically refill all of your maintenance medications on the same day, every month. Never worry about making multiple trips to the pharmacy ever again. Stop by today and ask about how we are continuing to help you take care of yourself and your family.
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
Welcome back Here's the first free throw by Wheeler. It bounces away, no good for North Sanpete. They had a timeout, a full timeout in that break as well. Still tied at 32. He'll have his second free throw here. It's on the way. It's good. North Sanpete leads by 1, 33-32. This is our simulcast on Centricom Channel 10 and Classy FM KMGR. Brady Wheeler with 5 points in the game. Dinos pass steal, almost a steal. Fawcett gets back, but it's an over and back, so he just prevented a layup, so good job by Cole Fawcett getting back.
The Hawks starting this half in the second half on a 6-1 run with good defense, creating some turnovers, 2 to be exact, and getting those defensive rebounds to close out the possessions with 4 defensive boards.
Hadley front court, Hawks wearing the black, Dinos in the white. Left wing Lewis, pass to the free throw line, 15-footer, a little bit of a straight line shot, bounced out no good for Dakota Anderson.
Yeah, a little bit of frozen rope, need a little bit more arch on that one, but a 15-footer from big, I like it.
Pass underneath, tipped out by Wheeler, but caught right by Fawcett off the glass for 2, Cole Fawcett.
First field goal for the Dinos in the second half right there, and it was kind of a lucky bounce right to Fawcett.
34-33, Dinos with the lead. Score check courtesy of Skyline Pharmacy. Now with the basketball, Anderson, the free throw line, down low to Wheeler. Wheeler goes up, shoots, fouled from behind, should be at the free throw line, he will be. And we'll take a 30-second timeout.
Terrell's Thriftway in Mount Pleasant is always working hard to be your neighborhood grocer. And with items like their famous ugly steaks, I mean, how can something so ugly going on the grill taste so good coming off? And their homemade salsa and cowboy caviar are a hit anywhere they're served. And in the bakery, you'll find Terrell's own roll and scone dough that will brighten up any get-together. Plus, Terrell's prides itself on its produce department, where the finest and fresh produce at great prices can always be found. Drop in today for the best in prices and friendly service. Your neighborhood grocer, Terrell's Thriftway in Mount Pleasant.
Free throw by Brady Wheeler of North Sanpete. Bounces in good for the Hawks. Here's his second. It's on the way. That one's long. We're tied at 34. Rebound, Trey Sorensen, but he lost it. Picked up by the Dinos, Bean.
The Hawks 2 of 4 from the free throw line, all in the second half.
Tied at 34. Dinos working to Fawcett. Midcourt left side. Skip past midcourt right side. Goes to Bean. Now to Hathaway. Right side blank. Right corner it goes Bean down low, and a shot off the glass easy for the powerful Jared Lesser.
That 3-2 zone, that's the vulnerability. The bigs down low.
36-34, Carbon leading. 2:11 left in the third quarter. There's a 3 by Lewis. Bullseye! Oh my goodness, 7 threes in the game for Brandon Lewis, and the Hawks lead by 1.
That one was from a step and a half past the arc on the right wing with great arch.
37-36, score check courtesy of Snow College. There's a pass to the low block, shot up again, no good. Whistle foul. Lesser will be at the line, will break for 30 seconds.
Hey, sports fans, paint the town red with the help of Qual's Quality Paints from Christy Anson Glass and Paint in Mount Pleasant. Thinking about painting your house this fall? You don't want to paint it twice by using cheap paint from box stores. Use the paint specifically selected for the Rocky Mountains. Qual Paint is formulated to withstand the region's harsh, volatile climate and look perfect year after year. And while you're at it, buy it from a dealer you can trust. Christy Anson Glass and Paint, 951 South State, Mount Pleasant.
First free throw up and good by Lesser. Lesser has one more coming. It's tied at 37 with 1:49 left. Sanpete Valley Conoco score update. Here's the second one by Lesser to give him a lead. Rebound on the missed shot is taken by Wheeler. Lost the ball and the Dinos get it. Wheeler was tripped up but no whistle on the foul. There's bodies all over. Now a shot on the drive, no good by the Dinos. And Sorensen gets the rebound for North Sanpete.
There was 5 bodies on the ground, no call, and then a missed shot and a rebound by the Hawks.
Now pass down low to Wheeler. Wheeler backs in and gets some help defense, but he's fouled. That'll be the 3rd team foul on the Carbon Dinos. That should be out of bounds for the Hawks on the baseline.
Zach Hathaway with that foul, one of the only senior players for the Carbon Dinos. Baseline out of bounds for the Hawks, under their own basket.
90 seconds left in this third period, tied at 37.
Dinos will go a 2-3 zone against this baseline out of bounds play. I always like to note the coach's philosophy on defending a baseline out of bounds play.
Into Wheeler, now to Sorensen. Sorensen, bounce pass to the corner. There's a thrown up 3. Oh my goodness! You'll never guess who hit it. It's Brandon Lewis, his 8th three-pointer of the game.
That one, he had to rush it a little bit, and I was worried it wouldn't go in, but it was nothing but the bottom of the net again.
40-37, North Sanpete with the lead, or should I say Brandon Lewis with the lead. He has 26 of the Hawk 40 points. There's a hook shot in the lane, scored by Lesser. Jared Lesser off the bench with 7 points. 40-39, North Sanpete by 1. 54 seconds left. Left wing, down low to Wheeler. Wheeler scoops it in, scores it off the window.
Great ball movement from the Hawks to wing it around the horn, and then Lewis gets it in the post quickly.
42-39, your State Farm Insurance agent Danny Dykes update. And, of course, North Sanpete with the lead right now by 3.
Hawks have switched to a 2-3 zone instead of a 3-2 now.
Blank to Fawcett, pass to the high post, tipped out by Serrano, who checked into the game. Now right wing Blank, off to Fawcett. Bounce pass over to the right side. Now to Blank, angle right. He fires it. Oh, nice streak down by Bean. Bean gets fouled on the drive. He'll be at the line for 2. We'll break for 30 seconds.
Are you looking for comfort, quality, and reliability with your furniture, appliances, or electronics? That's exactly what you find at Beck's Home Furnishings in Mount Pleasant. Choose from a variety of Ashley furniture items, do-it-best appliances, and quality electronics. So whether you're looking for a good night's sleep, relaxing in your favorite chair, having a pleasant family dinner, or getting the chores done, Beck's can help. Plus, Beck's has outstanding prices and special sales every week. Visit them today at 14 West Main in Mount Pleasant or online at shopbecks.com.
Free throw on the way, good by Bean. Blake Bean, his first point of the basketball game, cuts the lead to 2 for North Sanpete with 18 seconds left.
Well, after having 5 first-quarter turnovers and 4 second-quarter turnovers, the Hawks only have 2 here in the third.
Bean scores the second one. It's a 1-point Hawk lead, 42-41. Now North Sanpete's Jake Hadley will bring it up across the center court line. Guarded by Fawcett, dribbles to the left side. He'll drive in, finds a seam, lays it up, missed it, he's fouled. He'll be at the line for 2 with 5.4 seconds left. We'll return in 30 seconds.
Visit your Sanpete Valley Conoco in Moroni, where you'll find courteous service at the convenience store and the world-famous Sanpete barbecue turkey sandwiches. Sanpete Valley Conoco is the place for refreshing frazzles, irresistible treats, delicious pizza, and the only place to get the new Yo Cream. Yogurt, only creamier with lots of toppings, and the new Boba Bursts, a new experience in eating ice cream. They also serve all of Central Utah with bulk fuel, oil, and lube delivery, whether in the drum or bucket. Visit Sanpete Valley Conoco at the junction of highways in Moroni.
Free throw number 1, good by Jake Hadley. He'll have one more. Sets, fires, and scores. Hawks lead 44-41. Carbon with the basketball the other way. Jared Blank takes a shot as the buzzer sounds. He missed. And at the end of 3 quarters of play, it's North Sanpete leading Carbon 44-41. We'll send it back to the studios for a 1-minute timeout. Back with 4th quarter action coming up next.
State Farm Insurance and Financial Services is your best choice for dependable insurance coverage and finance options. Local agent Danny Dykes in Moroni offers all types of insurance, as well as State Farm Financial Services, where you're able to finance your dreams through State Farm Bank. State Farm also offers the Pocket Agent app for smartphones and the new Drive Safe and Save discount. Visit your local State Farm Insurance and Financial Services office in Moroni. Phone 800-347-8601. That's 800-347-8601.
The mayor, city council, and residents in the cities of Mount Pleasant, Fairview, and Moroni wish the North Sanpete Hawks the best of luck this season. The entire community is proud to support North Sanpete High School in preparing the future leaders of Sanpete County. They're committed to ensuring that area youth are provided the best opportunities to learn the important lessons of life through academics and athletic competition. Good luck to the players, coaches, faculty, staff, and student body from the cities of Fairview, Moroni, and Mount Pleasant.
Welcome back once again as we head to the 4th quarter. North Sanpete leads by a score of 44-41. Let's check that 3rd quarter on paper.
The Dinos shot 3 of 9 for 33%, but made 4 out of 9 free throws that kept them in the ball game. Had 2 turnovers and 5 rebounds, including 2 offensive. The Hawks had 7 rebounds, 2 offensive, only 2 turnovers. That's a key, and made a lot of shots, 5 out of 9 for 56%.
North Sanpete starts off with the basketball to begin this 4th quarter. The 3rd quarter, the only quarter the Hawks have outscored the Dinos, 17-10. 44-41, they have the lead. There's a nice pass to Brady Wheeler down low, tries to go up, he gets fouled. Oh, they're going to call a travel. And a turnover.
That's a tough one to start the 4th quarter. Hawks with a 3-point lead could have had a 5 to 7 point lead, or a 5 or 6 point lead, and started off with a turnover instead.
State Farm Insurance Agent Danny Dykes providing you coverage here at Carbon High School in Price, Utah. Dinos in the white. There's a pass inside to Sherman. Turnaround jumper off the glass. Good.
That's a 3-2 zone again, and the Hawks defenders on the post are playing right behind. That's tough to play. That's a couple of big posts.
Now Hadley passes left wing to the very hot hand, Brandon Lewis. He has 8 threes in this basketball game, 26 points. Now on the right wing is Sorensen for North Sanpete. Passes inside to Wheeler, back to Serrano, 15-foot jumper, hits the iron, no good. Rebound taken by Sorensen. Jump ball call, and it's going to be alternating possession in favor of the Dinos.
So another defensive switch to a man-to-man by the Dinos. Hawks, I think, would prefer that the Dinos play that man-to-man zone and can run their man-to-man offensive stuff.
So checking in for Bob Serrano is Dakota Anderson. Anderson in there with Hadley, Wheeler, Sorensen, and Lewis. I don't think Lewis comes out of the game for the rest of the game. Now left corner, there's a 3 on the way, and Carbon hits the iron, no good on the shot by Brad Williams.
Wide open in the corner.
Lead pass Lewis, he'll drive, goes in for the shot, shoots, and no good. He goes down hard. No whistle, no foul on that one, but the Dinos come up with it. It should have been either a charge or a block.
That one was a big crash. It was. It probably should have been one or the other.
Now Williams out top, right wing. Hathaway, they pass to Bean out top to Williams again to Hathaway. Or Bean, excuse me. Now to Hathaway, angle right. Now Carbon being patient, trailing by 1, 44-43. Score check at courtesy of Fairview, Mount Pleasant, and Moroni cities. Pass to the left corner to Bean. Pass tipped and picked up by Williams. Angle right, Hathaway. Good defense by North Sanpete. Pass inside, shot up, no good by Sherman, and over the back Sherman. And he will pick up a foul. That'll be the 5th Carbon team foul.
Just throws that shoulder into the defender, who was Brady Wheeler, to clear some space, and does the post move to the middle with just a jump shot. And that one comes off hard. It's been a pretty good go-to offense for the Dinos this quarter, or the end of the third quarter and the beginning of this quarter, but the Hawks get the defensive rebound.
Hadley with it, pass to the free throw line to Sorensen. He'll drive, shoots it up, no good, and caught by Sherman on the other side. And Carbon will bring it back. Dinos down by 1, 44-43. Top-notch jerky and refreshing frazzles at Sanpete Valley Conoco at the Highway Junction in Moroni. Now driving in, baseline right, pass to Sherman. He'll drive, shoot, score, foul.
He scored it. It was just right down the middle of the paint. He was streaking down the paint or taking the flash to the open area at the front of the rim, and the Fawcett, I believe, penetrates on the baseline side and hits the flashing big in the middle.
Gives his team the lead, 45-44, and a chance to give him a 2-point lead with a free throw here with 5:34 left in the basketball game. Bob Serrano checks back into the ball game for Trey Sorensen. Free throw on the way by Sherman, and it's good. Caden Sherman now with 10 points.
Way more than his 4-point season average.
46-44. Dinos with the lead. North Sanpete several opportunities to extend their lead, and they never did. Hadley with the basketball. Hands it off to Sorensen. Brandon Sorensen dribbles out top. Back to Hadley. Dakota Anderson really hasn't gotten into the offense. There's a long jumper by Hadley, no good. Kind of a forced shot there, and a whistle and a foul by Bob Serrano, the 6th Hawk team foul. And that was just a forced shot, not a lot of patience.
No, it would have been better to reset and get the offense going again instead of throwing up that shot. But Hadley's one of those people that probably needs to be more offensive-minded, more aggressive, instead of just so careful all the time.
Fawcett on the left corner. Pass down low. Hook shot on the way by the Dinos. No good. Whistle and a foul called on North Sanpete. Bob Serrano can't believe it. And it's going to be Serrano's 4th foul. And free throws coming for the Dinos. Caden Sherman.
Bob Serrano so aggressive on the offensive and defensive glass. 6'1", 195 pounds. Voted the strongest player on the team.
4:57 left in the fourth quarter. 46-44. Carbon with the lead. 2 shots coming for the Dinos and some player substitutions here. Well, we appreciate Stalling Sheet Metal for sponsoring this broadcast as well. Caden Sherman's at the line again. And North Sanpete has gone scoreless for a little while here. There's the free throw, good. That's Hathaway at the line, excuse me. Zach Hathaway has 4.
Zach Hathaway averages 5 points a ball game and 4 rebounds.
47-44, 3-point Carbon lead. Carbon 1-16 on the year, looking for their second victory of the season. North Sanpete is with 3 wins on the season. There's the second free throw, no good. Rebound taken by Applegarth, who checked back in. And Spencer has a calming influence on North Sanpete's offense and defense.
When the ball's in his hands, you know that there's going to be very few turnovers.
47-44, Hawks down. Hadley with it. Hadley looking for Applegarth. Pass. That should have been a foul on Blank, but they don't blow the whistle. And now there's a pass to Lewis as Applegarth had to fight for it. There's a pass tipped by Caden Sherman out of bounds. And that was the most physical no call I've seen tonight.
I think so too. And Coach Hoops tells his players, calm down. Both hands up, palms down, in the air. Calm down, everybody. Play ball.
Lewis to put it in, gets it into Applegarth. He'll drive, throws one up, and hits the rim, no good. Anderson on the rebound, puts it in with a putback.
Anderson with some points on the board finally. He's not been very involved this game.
Dakota Anderson with 4 points in the game, cuts the lead to 1, 47-46, 4:16 left. Blank left wing, passes left corner to Bean. Dribbles all the way out midcourt straight away. Now right side goes to Williams, now to Hathaway. Pass into Caden Sherman, shoots one up and no good. Rebound, Brandon Lewis of the Hawks.
Lewis is fighting for that player of the game, isn't he?
I think he's got it already, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
8 threes, how can you not give it to him? There's another one on the way, and it hits the rim, he missed one. And now, Applegarth steals it, passes to Anderson, lays it in, scores, and the Hawks lead 48-47.
We saw that at the end of the Wildcat game against Richfield last time as Applegarth gets multiple steals at the end of the ball game.
48-47 Hawks, 3:35 left in the game. Score update courtesy of Terry Brotherson Excavating. Left wing Bean for the Dinos, wearing the white uniforms here in Carbon, in Price, Utah, Carbon High. And the right corner, it goes to Williams. Williams denied by Hadley. Back out, three-pointer Bean. Yes, he drains it.
That was a big shot by Bean. He only averages 3 points a ball game, and he got them all right there.
3:11 left in the game, and Carbon takes a 2-point lead, 50-48. Now with the basketball, Brandon Lewis, he'll drive in, dishes down to Wheeler. Beautiful pass, and Wheeler missed the shot from 2 feet away, no good.
That was a tough one. That was a critical basket.
And a timeout by Jeff Cisneros, head coach of the Carbon Dinos. Will take one as well. The Carbon Dinos lead 50-48 with 2:55 left. Will return after this minute timeout.
I hate to use the cold word, but winter's going to be on us faster than a bug on chrome, and cold is just what it's going to be. Stalling sheet metal heating and air conditioning to the rescue. They service all makes and models of furnaces and air conditioners. They're authorized dealers for Lennox, Carrier, and Trane furnace systems. Stalling sheet metal also has a full line of wood, gas, and pellet burning stoves and fireplaces. It's time to get your heating system serviced for winter. Call today. Stalling sheet metal heating and air conditioning in Mount Pleasant.
Terry Brotherson Excavating of Mount Pleasant is a proud sponsor of North Sanpete High School sports on the radio and wishes the team the best of luck in this season. The entire staff and management of Terry Brotherson Excavating are committed to supporting various academic and athletic programs to help prepare our youth for life. Providing all types of excavating work throughout the state of Utah, Terry Brotherson Excavating of Mount Pleasant. Happy to support the North Sanpete Hawks this season.
Welcome back to our simulcast on Classy FM 95.9, 102.7 FM, and Centricom Channel 10. North Sanpete trails Carbon 50-48 left in the game. 50-48 with 2:55 left in the game, and this is crunch time, Jeff.
Yeah, it's on the home court right now of the Carbon Dinos, and the Hawks are within striking distance, just a 2-point deficit, and 3 minutes to go, so everybody buckle up. It's going to be a wild finish.
Garrett Blank with the basketball for Carbon, met by Lewis. Bounce pass to the left wing. Now Jensen passes out top Hathaway. He'll drive, jump stop, back outside. Driving in Jensen, now over to Fawcett. He'll drive in, floats one up from 16, no good. Rebound, 2 Hawks there, and Dakota rips it away from Lewis. Wanted to make sure of that one.
Dakota Anderson averaging 5 rebounds a ball game.
Hadley out top, looking to pass it off, needs some help. Lewis comes back for it. Brandon Lewis, 2:20 left in the game. Hawks down by 2. Lewis dribbles to the right wing, looking. Out top goes to Anderson. Dakota is going to drive with it, dishes off to Hadley.
Wow, lots of contact, didn't get called.
Now back the other way, Hadley falls down and picks up the ball on the dribble. Now bounce pass over to Anderson, he'll drive in off the glass, 2, and he gets the foul. The Hawks tie it and could take the lead with 2 minutes left.
That was a big mistake by the Carbon Dinos, going for the steal. Hadley gets around and gets to penetrate, and then the help defense has to come from Dakota Anderson's man. The dish comes to Dakota Anderson, and he takes it with one of the strongest moves that I've seen from him all year long.
Anderson at the line to try to give the Hawks the lead here, 51-50, and he drains it. He has 9 in the game.
56% from the free throw line, drains it in the fourth quarter.
Central Valley Medical Center score check is 51-50, a minute 53 left. Garrett Blank with the basketball. Garrett dribbles top of the key, terminates. Bounce pass over to his teammate Jensen. Back to Blank. It was a tight game back at Mount Pleasant as well between these two teams. Hawks won that one 61-58. Fawcett down low to Sherman. Sherman shoots it up and no good. Rebound loose. Picked up by the Hawks. Anderson. Dakota Anderson with a big board there.
2 in a row. He got the last one as well. Dakota Anderson cleaning up the trash on the defensive boards.
51-50. Jake Hadley across the center court line, guarded by Jensen, drives inside, looking for some help. Now hands it off to Applegarth. He'll drive in, floats it up and hits the rim, no good. Rebound tipped by Anderson, no good. And knocked out of bounds by the Dinos with a minute 7 left. The Hawks have a 51-50 lead and the basketball. And no timeouts.
Huge box out on Dakota Anderson. He's got a lot of energy right now. He needs to channel it into winning the ball game.
Lewis will put it in play, baseline right inside, and Hadley shoots and scores! A 3-point Hawk lead.
And he goes to the ground with no call. Hawks need to play some D.
Jake Hadley has his first deuce, and the Hawks up 53-50. 55 seconds left in this one. Cole Fawcett with the ball. Fawcett out top, bounce pass left wing goes to Bean. Got to watch the 3-point shot here from the Dinos with 46 seconds left. Hathaway will drive, throws one up. They're going to give him the foul quickly, and he'll be in the line for 2. We'll keep it right here.
Well, Sherman's been to the free throw line over and over along with Hathaway. Hathaway's the one going this time. The 2 bigs getting to the free throw line. The Dinos 12 out of 18 right now for the game.
53-50. 2 free throws will cut it to 1 with 43 seconds left. Free throw number 1 on the way by Hathaway, no good.
Big miss in the fourth quarter, 12 out of 19.
Sunrise Engineering, serving clients in Utah, Idaho, Wyoming, and Arizona for over 30 years. Our postgame show will be brought to you by Sunrise Engineering. Another free throw for Hathaway. Hawks got a rebound here if he misses. Bends at the knees, fires, and scores.
65% from the free throw line, 13 out of 20.
53-51. North Sanpete almost threw it away. Hadley with it. Lead pass to Applegarth. Applegarth's the one that almost threw that away. And a timeout by Hadley. Had to call it right in front of the referee's eyes to get this call. 34 seconds left, 53-51. Hawks with the lead. Will return in 1 minute.
The Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi is excited to announce the addition of a brand new MRI machine to their campus. The Cygnus 16-channel MRI unit by GE is the next generation in high-definition MRI scanning. The new unit's located permanently at CVMC, and it makes scheduling an MRI more convenient than ever. Now there's no need to travel far to receive an MRI, as appointments are available locally. Call 623-3165 to schedule an appointment. When you choose Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, you choose award-winning care.
How long should your dreams live?
Long enough to pay off the house.
Long enough to send the kids to college.
Your dreams should live forever. So help protect them with American Families Life Insurance. Use our online life needs calculator at amfam.com and call your local agent to find out how much coverage is right for you and your family. Your dream is out there. Go get it. We'll protect it. Life insurance underwritten by American Family Life Insurance Company. Home office, Madison, Wisconsin.
For details, contact Carol Carver Insurance Agency, 489 South Main Street in Ephraim.
A barn burner in Price, Utah, Carbon High School. A region battle in Region 12 between North Sanpete and Carbon. Hawks have a lead 53-51 and the ball with 35 seconds left, Jeff.
Well, you have to get it in bounds right now from a sideline out of bounds. Then you need to prepare for a foul. Don't let the ball get stolen from you. Then you got to make free throws, and it's game over.
Inbounds for the Hawks at center court here on the near side. Hawks get it into Wheeler in the backcourt. Wheeler is going to hand it off to Hadley. And there better be a foul called soon because there's a lot of contact. Now, free throws at the other end. It's a 1-and-1, so North Sanpete has to be true at the line here to win this game with 29.9 seconds remaining.
Hadley shoots 53% from the free throw line. And Wheeler, who had the ball, shoots 65% from the free throw line.
Try their delicious pizza, treats, and drinks. Mike and Jen appreciate the staff at Sanpete Valley Conoco. At the Highway Junction in Moroni, they give a defensive player of the game a daily special. Hadley's free throw is good.
That is huge. One more would be even bigger because right now it's just a one-possession game with a 3-point lead.
Hadley with 8, looking for his 9th here, and as you mentioned, Jeff, a 2-possession game. A big free throw for Jake Hadley. Crowd trying to heckle him. Here it goes. It's good. Jake Hadley hits the free throw, and the Hawks lead by 4, 55-51, 28 seconds left. Fawcett brings it up, drives down the lane, dishes out to Bean. Bean's going to drive in, floats one down to Sherman. Sherman shoots and scores, and a timeout by Jeff Cisneros. 55-53, 20 seconds left. We'll return in 1 minute.
MKJ Construction has been serving Central Utah and the surrounding area for over 30 years. Whether you have a project as large as a new road or water line or as intricate as a decorative landscape feature, we have the experience and equipment to complete any size project. We also deliver sand, gravel, road base, topsoil, and landscaping boulders. Call MKJ Construction at 427-9299, 427-9299, and see what we can do for you.
Welcome back once again. This one's going down to the wire. 20 seconds left. North Sanpete 55, Carbon 53. The Dinos need a steal here. If they can't get a steal, they have to foul.
And the Hawks need to get it in safely. Hawks need to get it in to somebody that's going to make free throws, which I would say Hadley should get the ball. He just made 2, and then make those free throws.
Inbounds it comes to Dakota Anderson. Back to Applegarth. Applegarth is going to race it down court. He's going to get fouled at three-quarter court. And with 15.6 seconds left, he'll have free throws at the other end. Still a 1-and-1, though, as that's only the 8th team foul on the Carbon Dinos.
Mentally tough young man going to the free throw line right now. I remember watching him as a 6th grader hitting multiple free throws on multiple trips to the free throw line, battling back and forth between a free throw shooting battle in little kid basketball, but he made 6 or 7 in a row to win it for his team.
At the free throw line, one would prevent a game-winning 3. Here's the first one, and he gets it to bounce over the rim. Good for Applegarth. His first point of the game, believe it or not, Jeff.
63% from the free throw line is what Applegarth averages, as well as 3 assists and 2 steals a game.
56-53, North Sanpete by 3 with 15.6 seconds left. Score check at courtesy of Terrell's Marketplace and Skyline Pharmacy. And a timeout on the court. The Dinos will take a full timeout with 15.6 seconds left. Hawks up by 3. We'll be back in a minute.
Many people often ask, what does EcoLife actually do? The real question is, what don't they do? EcoLife has a long list of services, including fertilizer, weed control, sprinkler systems, sod, rock walls, Roundup and sterilant, agriculture weed and pest control, colored and stamped concrete. And don't forget about spider, ant,
Call EcoLife at 283-6002 for your free estimate. That's 283-6002.
Sidewalks, trees, shrubs, and other plants, as well as sprinkler systems.
Cache Valley Bank, with convenient locations throughout central Utah, is pleased to provide community banking the way it should be, with innovative deposit products to help you manage your financial needs. They are large enough to assist you with all of your borrowing needs, yet small enough to provide local decisions and local control. They offer residential construction loans along with several long-term mortgage financing options. Cache Valley Bank, a tradition of helping. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Back once again here in Price, Utah. The North Sanpete Hawks cling to a 3-point lead, 56-53 over the Carbon Dinos, and free throws coming for North Sanpete's Spencer Applegarth.
This would be a huge victory for the Hawks to solidify that 4th place and be able to try to climb up into 3rd in the region standings.
One free throw, make it a 2-possession game for Spencer Applegarth. Crowd loud. Here's the shot. He scores.
Nothing but net on that one.
And he was excited after that, pumping his fists. 14 seconds left, 57-53. North Sanpete. Bean, left wing for the Dinos. Pass out to Blank, 8 seconds left. They got to get a shot off. Fawcett to Bean, launches, and hits the rim, no good. Rebound, 2 seconds left. And a foul is going to be called with 1 second left, and that'll be called against North Sanpete, and that'll be free throws.
Against Carbon.
Oh, it's against Carbon, excuse me. So it'll be free throws for the Hawks, so they will win this ball game, Jeff, with 1 second on the clock.
Lewis at the free throw line. Nobody cares. Nobody's going to line up on the lanes. The rule states that White has to have the first space filled.
So they'll bring their 4 guys down. Boy, what a valiant effort by the Dinos, though. They're a hard-playing team. They've lost several games big, but they've lost a few that have been close, and there's a lot of bright spots in the future for Jeff Cisneros.
Well, they're just so young, just like the North Sanpete Hawks. A lot of sophomores playing.
Rebound missed. Put back good. 59-53 with 1 second left. There's the shot. Length of the court, no good. North Sanpete wins 59-53 over the Carbon Dinos. And they have 4th place sewn up right now in the league standings. And with 2 wins over Carbon, that may stand up. Well, it's time now for our Sunrise Engineering postgame show. Sunrise Engineering, promoting athletic and academic excellence. Visit them at sunrise-eng.com. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Legendary NBA coach Phil Jackson once said, "Yes, victory is sweet, but it doesn't necessarily make life any easier the next season or even the next day." We applaud our student athletes for their hard work and determination on the court and in the classroom. Make your kids' education a priority. Find out what you can do. Brought to you by Sunrise Engineering, promoting excellence in sports and promoting excellence in education. Visit us at sunrise-eng.com.
You're busy, and we can help. At Skyline Pharmacy, we are pleased to introduce the first and only coordinated, once-a-month refill service in Sanpete County, the Skyline Medication Management Service. It is designed to help you maximize the positive benefits of your medication therapy, as well as save you time and money. Best of all, this service is free. By joining our program, we will automatically refill all of your maintenance medications on the same day, every month. Never worry about making multiple trips to the pharmacy ever again. Stop by today and ask about how we are continuing to help you take care of yourself and your family.
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
Terrell's Thriftway in Mount Pleasant is always working hard to be your neighborhood grocer. And with items like their famous ugly steaks, I mean, how can something so ugly going on the grill taste so good coming off? And their homemade salsa and cowboy caviar are a hit anywhere they're served. And in the bakery, you'll find Terrell's own roll and scone dough that will brighten up any get-together. Plus, Terrell's prides itself on its produce department, where the finest and fresh produce at great prices can always be found. Drop in today for the best in prices and friendly service. Your neighborhood grocer, Terrell's Thriftway in Mount Pleasant.
Back with our Sunrise Engineering postgame show. Mike Trina and Jeff Erickson along with you. The North Sanpete Hawks come back in the second half and defeat the Carbon Dinos 59-53. It went all the way down to the wire. The last score was very fittingly made by Brandon Lewis. A missed free throw. He got his own rebound, put it back for the bucket. 59-53. Hawks win a very exciting game here in Price.
Brandon Lewis had the game of his life. The bucket must have been twice as big as normal because everything was dropping for him tonight, and he played a great game. I don't know if he came out more than 2 or 3 minutes out of all 32 minutes.
He finishes with 28 points, 8 threes in the basketball game. A large part of this North Sanpete offense here tonight, and winning on the road to a very, relatively hot shooting Carbon team. They had enough threes themselves. They scored 6 threes, which is very good for a game, but North Sanpete with Brandon's 8 had a total of 10 threes in this game.
Yeah, in addition to Brandon Lewis, the other big difference maker for the Hawks was that they cleaned it up in the second half. The Hawks started the opening possession of the second half with a turnover, and then from that point on in the entire second half only had 2 more turnovers for 3 turnovers in the second half. After having 9 in the first half, just played a great second half as far as clean turnover, almost turnover-free basketball, and just did a great job. Dakota Anderson didn't have the points that he probably would have wanted, but he had 3 key defensive rebounds at the very end of the ball game that were huge that the Hawks were able to capitalize on the other end of the court.
Well, the Hawks get this victory. Let's check out the score by quarter. First, Carbon started off pretty hot, but North Sanpete with Brandon Lewis hitting threes kept him in at 18-17 after 1 quarter of play. Then the Dinos outscored the Hawks 13-10 in the second quarter for a 31-27 lead going into the third. And then North Sanpete outscored the Dinos 17-10 in that third quarter for a 44-41 lead going into the fourth quarter. And then North Sanpete outscored the Dinos 15-12 in that fourth quarter for a 59-53 victory.
Just a great second half, and the Hawks were able just to stay close enough to give themselves a chance at halftime to be able to come in the second half and win that ball game. And it was a lot of just personal willpower from Brandon Lewis.
Well, it's the Sunrise Engineering postgame show. Let's check out our Sunrise Engineering postgame stats with Jeff.
Well, there's a lot to look at right now. The North Sanpete Hawks shot hot from the field, 20 out of 38 for 53%, 10 three-pointers out of 19 for 53% also. 9 out of 12 from the free throw line for 75%, and all of those were in the second half, and most of those were in the fourth quarter when Hadley hit and Applegarth hit. The Hawks had 22 rebounds, 4 on the offensive side. All those 4 on the offensive side were in the second half, and 12 turnovers, but only 3 in the second half. In that rebound war, the Dinos only had 14 boards compared to 22 by the Hawks. The Dinos only had 8 turnovers, only 3 in the second half also. The Dino shooting percentages, 43%, 17 out of 40 tonight, and 6 made three-pointers, 6 out of 15 for 40%, and 13 of 20 from the free throw line. 6 of 7 in the first half, but the second half cost the Dinos a little bit from the free throw line, 7 out of 13. By quarters, the Hawks field goals made. First quarter, 6 made field goals, 4 in the second, 5 in the third, 5 in the fourth, but you got to add in those made free throws in the fourth quarter as well. Made field goals by the Dinos starting off hot. 7 made field goals in the first quarter, 3 in the second, 3 in the third, and 4 in the fourth. And both teams just got better and better turnover-wise, with each having only 1 turnover in the fourth quarter and 2 turnovers in the second quarter. Just a lot of numbers to look at. That's what I've got for you.
Hawks win 59-53. We'll take a break here on our Sunrise Engineering post-game show. Sunrise Engineering, we live and work close to you. See their office locations at sunrise-eng.com. We'll return in 2 minutes with some individual scoring.
Does your kid know it all? Legendary basketball coach John Wooden once said, "It's what you learn after you know it all that counts." We applaud our student athletes for their hard work and determination on the court and in the classroom. Help your kids see their potential. Partner up with their coaches and teachers. Find out what you can do. Just something to think about. Brought to you by Sunrise Engineering, promoting excellence in sports and education. Visit us at sunrise-eng.com.
Hey, sports fans, paint the town red with the help of Qual's quality paints from Christy Anson Glass and Paint in Mount Pleasant. Thinking about painting your house this fall? You don't want to paint it twice by using cheap paint from box stores. Use the paint specifically selected for the Rocky Mountains. Qual paint is formulated to withstand the region's harsh, volatile climate and look perfect year after year. And while you're at it, buy it from a dealer you can trust. Christy Anson Glass and Paint, 951 South State, Mount Pleasant.
Are you looking for comfort, quality, and reliability with your furniture, appliances, or electronics? That's exactly what you find at Beck's Home Furnishings in Mount Pleasant. Choose from a variety of Ashley furniture items, do-it-best appliances, and quality electronics. So whether you're looking for a good night's sleep, relaxing in your favorite chair, having a pleasant family dinner, or getting the chores done, Beck's can help. Plus, Beck's has outstanding prices and special sales every week. Visit them today at 14 West Main in Mount Pleasant or online at shopbecks.com.
Legendary NBA coach Phil Jackson once said, yes, victory is sweet, but it doesn't necessarily make life any easier the next season or even the next day. We applaud our student athletes for their hard work and determination on the court and in the classroom. Make your kids' education a priority. Find out what you can do. Brought to you by Sunrise Engineering, promoting excellence in sports and promoting excellence in education. Visit us at sunrise-eng.com.
Visit your Sanpete Valley Conoco in Moroni, where you'll find
Welcome
courteous
back to our
service.
Sunrise Engineering post-game show. North Sanpete defeats Carbon 59-53. Here's your individual scoring first for the Carbon Dinos. 12 points, 2 threes for Cole Fawcett, 3 threes and 9 points for Brad Williams, 12 points for Caden Sherman, then 7 for Jared Lesser, 5 for Zach Hathaway, 5 also in the game for Blake Bean, 2 for Garrett Blank, and 1 for Jamin Jensen. For the North Sanpete Hawks, a game-high 28 for Brandon Lewis. 8 3-pointers in the game. He was hot. He was sizzling hot. 9 points apiece for Jake Hadley and Dakota Anderson, and then 8 points for Brady Wheeler, 3 for Trey Sorensen, and 2 for Spencer Applegarth. We'll take one more break here on our Sunrise Engineering post-game show and have our player of the game selections coming up next here on KMGR and Centricom Channel 10.
State Farm Insurance and Financial Services is your best choice for dependable insurance coverage and finance options. Local agent Danny Dykes in Moroni offers all types of insurance, as well as State Farm Financial Services, where you're able to finance your dreams through State Farm Bank. State Farm also offers the Pocket Agent app for smartphones and the new Drive Safe and Save discount. Visit your local State Farm Insurance and Financial Services office in Moroni. Phone 800-347-8601. That's 800-347-8601.
The mayor, city council, and residents in the cities of Mount Pleasant, Fairview, and Moroni wish the North Sanpete Hawks the best of luck this season. The entire community is proud to support North Sanpete High School in preparing the future leaders of Sanpete County. They're committed to ensuring that area youth are provided the best opportunities to learn the important lessons of life through academics and athletic competition. Good luck to the players, coaches, faculty, staff, and student body from the cities of Fairview, Moroni, and Mount Pleasant.
I hate to use the cold word, but winter's going to be on us faster than a bug on chrome, and cold is just what it's going to be. Stalling sheet metal heating and air conditioning to the rescue. They service all makes and models of furnaces and air conditioners. They're authorized dealers for Lennox, Carrier, and Trane furnace systems. Stalling sheet metal also has a full line of wood, gas, and pellet burning stoves and fireplaces. It's time to get your heating system serviced for winter. Call today. Stalling sheet metal heating and air conditioning in Mount Pleasant.
Terry Brotherson Excavating of Mount Pleasant is a proud sponsor of North Sanpete High School sports on the radio and wishes the team the best of luck in this season. The entire staff and management of Terry Brotherson Excavating are committed to supporting various academic and athletic programs to help prepare our youth for life. Providing all types of excavating work throughout the state of Utah, Terry Brotherson Excavating of Mount Pleasant. Happy to support the North Sanpete Hawks this season.
Big difference between 25 and 500 students in a class. SUU has small classes. It's a big difference if your professor is teaching class or doing research. SUU professors are in the classroom teaching and calling on you by name. At SUU, distinguished faculty are in small classes teaching rigorous nationally accredited programs on a safe campus in an unrivaled natural setting. Southern Utah University. There is a difference.
Visit your Sanpete Valley Conoco in Moroni, where you'll
our Sunrise Engineering post-game show. Sunrise Engineering, working to improve your community. See how at sunrise-eng.com. Well, the Hawks win 59-53, and taking a look at this game, I don't think there's any question who the player of the game is, Jeff.
No way. Right from the get-go, we filled in his name at halftime. On the certificate, that's Brandon Lewis. He had 6 threes, including 28 points, and just had a great game. He's 6'2", 160 pounds, from Mount Pleasant, Chad and Carey's boy, and he has 6 brothers and 1 sister, and I know all of them play basketball.
He gets an 8-inch personal pan pizza and a drink from Cavalier Pizza. Schedule a party or company meeting at their new party room. Call 462-3388. And taking a look at our Sanpete Valley Conoco defensive player of the game, that's, of course, a daily special from Sanpete Valley Conoco at the Highway Junction in Moroni. And, there was a couple things that you mentioned in this game. There's a couple guys who could have gotten this. Brady Wheeler had some fine moves. Jake Hadley had some impact in this game. He hit a 3, finished with 9 points. But late in the game, there were a couple key rebounds, some energy, and a very strong move to the hoop that put the Hawks up on a drive.
Oh, that's exactly the 3 plays that we needed to mention. I think there was 3 key rebounds that Dakota Anderson had on the defensive side that just closed out possessions and allowed chances for the Hawks to get back in the ball game and take the lead. And then one of those was from him as he drove to the hoop, or as he got the dish from Hadley, and Hadley was driving to the hoop, went strong to the hoop. And this, of course, we're talking about Dakota Anderson, leading scorer for the Hawks, leading rebounder for the Hawks, number 31, 6'4", 175 pounds, Darren and Sherry's son. He just is a great, he's good, very athletic, and he deserves this player of the game.
And he gets it, and congratulations to our players of the game. And, of course, a special thanks to all of our sponsors for this broadcast: Sanpete Valley Conoco, State Farm Insurance Agent Danny Dykes, the cities of Fairview, Mount Pleasant, Moroni, Stalling Sheet Metal, Terry Brotherson Excavating, Central Valley Medical Center, American Family Insurance Agent Carol Carver, MKJ Construction, Ecolife, Cache Valley Bank, Centricom Channel 10, Terrell's Marketplace, Skyline Pharmacy, Christiansen Glass and Paint, Beck's Home Furnishings, Snow College SUU, and of course Sunrise Engineering, sponsoring our post-game show. Sunrise Engineering, making the things you do every day better every day. And before we break away, let's pass along some finals we do have. It was North Sevier losing to South Sevier 43-40. In the fourth, Beaver leads Delta 28-25. In the fourth, Gunnison leading Summit Academy 39-31. And also, here it was a 59-53 win for North Sanpete. Well, for Jeff Erickson, for Tyler Schlappe with us, and for those back in the studio of KMGR, we sure appreciate you joining us for our Centricom Channel 10 and Classy FM simulcast. The next Hawk game will be coming up on Wednesday, February 5th, Juab at North Sanpete. That'll be on KLGL and on Centricom Channel 10. And we'll have a pregame of 6:30 tip-off at 7 o'clock. Well, thanks for joining us here. Again, your final score: the North Sanpete Hawks defeat the Carbon Dinos here in Price, Utah, 59-53. Have a great night, everyone.
You've been listening to exciting high school basketball action on South Central Utah sports leaders, Mid-Utah Radio and Centricom Channel 10. This sports broadcast has been brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. Join us next time for more exciting high school basketball action on Centricom Channel 10 and Mid-Utah Radio.